Hey guys. So today I want to introduce you to someone who's very special in my house. This is one of my little girl's favorite toys. He gets slept with every single night, and he is a pretty awesome snuggly. So his name is Mr. Snuggles, and he is a little stuffed mouse. And Mr. Snuggles has a story that is all about him. So we call him Mr. Snuggles, but his real name is Frederick. So today I would like to share with you the story Frederick by Leo Lionni. Leo Lionni is the author and he wrote the words. I do believe he is also the illustrator. And that means he also drew the pictures in our story today. So, Mr. Snuggles is gonna sit right here with us, and I'm gonna read the story Frederick by Leo Lionni. This is a really cool book. So, right here it says Frederick, 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 Frederick. It's pretty awesome. All along the meadow, where the cows grazed and the horses ran, there was an old stone wall. In that wall, not far from the barn and the granary, a chatty family of field mice had their home. But the farmers had moved away. The barn was abandoned and the granary stood empty. And since winter was not far off, the little mice began to gather corn and nuts and wheat and straw. They all worked day and night, all except Frederick. Frederick, why don't you work? They asked. I do work, said Frederick. I gather sun rays for the cold, dark winter days. And when they saw Frederick sitting there staring at the meadow, they said, And now, Frederick? I gather colors, answered Frederick simply, for winter is gray. And once Frederick seemed half asleep. Are you dreaming, Frederick? They asked reproachfully. But Frederick said, Oh no, I am gathering words. For the winter days are long and many, and will run out of things to say. The winter days came, and when the first snow fell, the 5 field mice took to their hideout in the stones. Do you think it's going to snow today like it's snowing in our story? It's been raining all day at my house. In the beginning, there was lots to eat, and the mice told stories of foolish foxes and silly cats. They were a happy family. But little by little, they had nibbled up most of the nuts and berries. The straw was gone, and the corn was only a memory. It was cold in the wall, and no one felt like chatting. Then they remembered what Frederick had said about sun rays and colors and words. What about your supplies, Frederick? They all asked. Close your eyes, said Frederick, as he climbed on a big stone. Now I send you the rays of the sun. Do you feel how their golden glow? Feel how their golden glow. And as Frederick spoke of the sun, the 4 little mice began to feel warmer. Was it Frederick's voice? Was it magic? And how about the colors, Frederick? They asked anxiously. Close your eyes again, Frederick said. And when he told them of the blue periwinkles and the red poppies and the yellow wheat and the green leaves of the berry bush, they saw the colors as clearly as if they had been painted in their minds. And the words, Frederick? Frederick cleared his throat, waited a moment, and then, as if from a stage, he said, who scatters snowflakes? Who melts the ice? Who spoils the weather? Who makes it nice? Who grows the four-leaf clovers in June? Who dims the daylight? Who lights the moon? Four little field mice who live in the sky. Four little field mice, like you and I. One is the spring mouse who turns on the showers. Then comes the summer who paints in the flowers. The fall mouse is next with walnuts and wheat, and winter is last with little cold feet. Aren't we lucky the seasons are four? Think of a year with one less, or one more. They all applauded. But Frederick, they said, you are a poet. Frederick blushed, took a bow, and shyly said, I know it. That was such a nice story about my friend, Mr. Snuggles, or, as his name was in his story, Frederick. I hope you all enjoyed it. I can't wait to see you soon. Bye, friends.